All right, so today is day 15 of the 31 Days of Tarot by Ethany. And the question today is, do you have a deck for personal use only? Why or why not? And I do, and it's not because I'm mean. I just, if anything, like these decks that I use personally are ones I would recommend for other people to go buy and use themselves and with a guidebook. But the Isis Oracle by Alana Fairchild and the Iris Oracle, and then tarot decks I ended up working with are even like the Lightworkers Oracle I would use for myself. You know, not that I'd be stringent with it, but it just turns out to be that way. But Gypsy Palace is the only other tarot deck I've used for myself. Tarot deck wise. But so those Oracle decks. So Iris Oracle is just really special to me, and it's just, it feels very personal. Like Wild Moon Woman was the one that had recommended it. That I was like, okay, I have to get this deck, and she said she used it for personal use only. And I was like, you know, and I knew I wanted that deck anyway. And then once I got it, I was like, yeah, it does. It feels, there's something about it. I just feel very connected to it. And not that I don't have a problem reading for others with any deck. I'm not, you know, it's like personal use versus, you know, reading for others. You still cleanse it. You know, I'd still cleanse it, put crystals on it, you know, smudge it when when I get a moment. But, and try not to be too picky about it. But yeah, it's especially the Iris and the Isis Oracle and Gypsy Palace. They're the only ones, not to say, when I get more comfortable with the Gypsy Palace, I could probably use it for others. I just, right now, that deck, it feels like a wild stallion. And so it's like, that's why I don't use it for others, because the thing is so like, it's just so feisty. And I'm like, I don't know, I wouldn't trust you around a client I was reading for. Is how it feels. Gypsy Palace just feels too much. But yeah, the Isis Oracle is personal because I had this beautiful dream in 2017 with of Isis. I dreamt of her, and then I was like, okay, I want to work with Isis, and I got the Oracle deck, and so I stuck with, just used it almost like a lot of evenings right before bed. I would just draw cards and read the guidebook, and it comes with like a ritual for every card, and it's very personal deck. It's just like, it's not, to me, feels like something, not that you shouldn't read it for others, it's just, to me, it was just too personal. It's like it's my own deck, if you want it, go get it yourself, kind of thing. Like, and same with Iris, it's just very personal. It's just like those decks I turn to for my own messages, and not to try to decipher or divine for somebody else. It's just, kind of clear cut that. Anyway, so yeah, and I understand, like, if the idea of, like, if you do really love a deck, like getting one for your personal use and one you read for others, I get that, like the energy involved, but I try not to put too much. I don't want to try. It's like a little too much overthinking for me. It's just like, you know what? I'll just shuffle it. If I'm about to read, if I had just been using like the Lumina Tarot, which I do love for myself and others, if I just shuffle it really well after I'm done with clients, or cleanse it before I read for myself, it's like, I feel that's fine with me. I don't feel compelled to go buy another deck for myself just because I love reading it for other people. So anyway, but I'm fine either way. However someone feels about it, it's just, for me personally, that's just how it is. So yeah, does that answer the question? Okay, we're good then, right? Yeah. Okay, have a great day.